words that have been used all morning around culture, talent and DEI. The language, high quality listening, trust, purpose, motivation, dialogue, feedback, empathy, understanding, radical candor, investment of time, people's experiences, perceptions, and confronting the truth, all things we do in coaching.
For me, if somebody doesn't truly belong, if they don't feel that they belong in that company, in that team, at that meeting, around that table, then they're not going to be able to give their whole selves or, achieve what it is that they're looking to achieve as well. So for me, to bring to life belonging, I think coaching is a good way of doing that, because a lot of people come to me and say, I've got imposter syndrome, I don't feel comfortable doing this, I don't feel comfortable doing that. I'm thinking, well, is it you or is it the environment? So for me, that's what coaching culture is all about.
The problem with data and coaching, it's a bit like data and L&D. You can't specifically prove that it was the coaching that makes the difference. But what you can prove is that there is a difference. So you can look at things like engagement and specific questions and how people have responded before and after. You can look at things like individual personal growth, promotion. You can look at things like retention and turnover.
We were talking earlier around, how do you get a foot in the door around things like engagement? Well, often when I'm talking to my sales director and trying to get their buy-in, I will go, did you know that moving 1 point on your engagement score equates to 3% in sales increase? Then they become interested. So sometimes you do have to speak the language of the stakeholders that you're talking to, and don't be shy. It might not be exactly HR's result or L&D's result. I don't think we should be shy about going, this is the big part that we played in that.
Introducing something like coaching. So, the before and after is just so important. And we were polling people in the business about how they felt and, how engaged they were, how they felt their managers were, how they felt leadership was. And then again measured afterwards, and we saw a dramatic change and a dramatic improvement. We also polled the people going through the programme as well as to how they felt. So, from that perspective, again, the implication is that we've got people that feel much more involved, engaged, supported.
And I think, certainly working with senior leadership teams and boards, what I notice is there's a lot of positioning. There's a lot of telling of information and stating expertise, and the level of listening is really poor. And really a good place to start with coaching is to just improve people's listening skills. And so how I bring coaching to life is just to work on that and focus on that.